Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another math video. Today we're going to be looking at finding missing parts of cones and pyramids. Essentially, if we know the volume of a cone or pyramid, we want to be able to find a part of that cone or pyramid, either the height, radius, a side length, that sort of thing. So if we know the volume and we know another part, we want to be able to find the missing piece. So we're going to take a look and see if we can figure out what we might need to do for some of these types of problems. We're just going to do one example, and then the other examples you'll have to figure out which of the formulas from your formula sheet you need to use and apply that formula to the particular problem that you're working on. So our example is if we have a nose cone of a model rocket. So we have a cone on the top of a model rocket. Let's see. Yep, that's a good looking rocket. Okay, so that's the cone. Whoops, that's the nose cone of a model rocket. And so our question is saying we know that the volume of this model rocket, of the nose cone of this model rocket, is 50.2654 inches cubed. So we want to be able to find what is the height of our model rocket if we know that the radius of our model rocket cone is 2 inches. Okay, so we know that if we go from the center of the circle to the outside of the circle, that little edge right there is 2 inches. Okay, so how are we going to do this? First, once we identify our shape that we need, so from our problem, we can see that we need a cone. We need to use our cone formula. So we're going to scroll down on our formula sheet and find our cone formula, which is right here. And apparently it's not going to let me move over. So we'll just make this a little bit bigger. That's fine. No problem there. So we need to use our cone formula, which is this guy right here. So our volume for our cone is going to equal pi times r squared plus h over 3. So to start off, nope, it's not plus h, it's times h. Times h. Sorry about that. Pi times r squared times the height of our cone over 3. So we're going to take and we want to find this. We want to find our height of our cone. Okay? So we take the numbers, we take the things that we know, and we plug them into our equation. So our volume we know is 50.2654 equals pi stays pi. R in this case, we're going to take number 2, square that, times our height that we don't know, and we're going to divide that by 3. Now our goal is to get h by itself. So what we're going to do is we're going to undo the things that are happening to h. So right now we're dividing h by 3. So we need to undivide, multiply both sides by 3, and we get 3 times 50.2654. We grab our handy dandy little calculator and we say, all right, 50.265. Let's back up 12654, and now we are going to multiply that by 3. That gives us 150.7962 equals pi times 2 squared. 2 times 2 is going to be 4 times h. So now we need to unmultiply these things. So I'm going to divide this guy by pi. So 150.7962, we're going to divide that by pi, and that gives us really close to 48. All right, so 40. I'm going to call it 48 because 47.999 and some other stuff. So 48 equals 4 times our height, and then we're going to divide both sides by 4. Divide both sides by 4, and that means that 48 divided by 4 gives us a number that's even closer to the number 12. So 12 is the height of our cone. So this height right here is 12 inches long. So we're trying to find missing pieces of our variables. So we're going to use the equations from our formula sheet, whichever one applies to the current shape that we're looking at. We need to use that information to help us to find the information that we are missing. Okay? So I'd first identify which formula you're going to use, then apply that formula and use all those numbers, use all those things, use all those algebra skills, and apply those to find the missing variable. Okay? That's all I have for you. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. If you have any questions, please use the sign-up sheet to sign up for a time, so that way we can do some one-on-one Q&A type stuff. Use that sign-up sheet to sign up for a time, and I would be me or Mrs. Studebaker would be more than happy to help you with whatever questions you might be having. Okay? With that, I bid you adieu. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Talk to you later. Bye.